Hi guys, this is Mandy from MandyleePlays, and in this video I'm going to do a worth to buy for the indie game Gris. So Gris was developed by an upcoming studio named Nomada Studios and published by Developer Digital for the Nintendo Switch and for Steam and Microsoft Windows. And currently the game runs for $15 to $16 on Steam and the Nintendo eShop. So Gris is a puzzle platforming game, and the word itself, Gris, means gray in French, and that would soon come apparent because we start with our female protagonist who wakes up and she notices her voice is gone, and thus her world, I'm assuming because this game is very up to interpretation, is destroyed. Us as a player, we need to look for these star-like things to make a constellation so we could progress from there. With the world being gray, our protagonist has to gradually get the colors back to get her world back together, and with each color unlocked, the world gets more beautiful and vibrant. Okay, so this game is a puzzle platformer, but it also has no enemies or death in the game. It's more like a journey type thing going on where you enjoy the journey. So it's a little bit more complex than a walking simulator, but basically you have no obstacles in your way except for the puzzle solving. So I know that's not going to mesh well with a lot of people, and a lot of people are hesitant to call it a game because it doesn't have your traditional challenge or death or injury. But I like to call it a game because it still gives you challenges and you have a goal to accomplish. Okay, so the whole goal of the game is supposed to be a telling of a girl's journey. I don't know what, and the game doesn't really tell you. There's no dialogue. So the whole game you're playing as your one female protagonist, and there's not really any life anywhere else. That kind of tells me that this story takes place inside someone's mind. But again, this game heavily relies on interpretation to tell its story. It's not going to outright tell you what's going on. It's kind of, you have to construct your own image of what went down, what is the game trying to say, and how you feel about it. I have several theories as to what the game is about, but not everyone's gonna have the same conclusions I had, so everyone's experience is different, and that's the beauty of the game, and that's ultimately what I think the game developers wanted to portray. And another thing is the art. It is a very, very beautiful game. The colors kind of look like watercolors on a canvas, and the puzzles rely on the scenery and where you are. While the puzzles itself are not really as challenging, they were still really enjoyable and beautiful to look at because I feel each puzzle was crafted with such detail, so you don't feel like it's a level type game. You kind of just move forward and go with it, and it felt like each puzzle was an accomplishment. With each color you unlock, you also unlock a ability like ground pound, double jump. So the game is really beautiful, and you could tell that the developers took the time to craft this story and give it to us in a video game format. And while it's not a traditional video game, I still think it's a game. So I think it's an awesome game. I loved it. I'm still not sure what the meaning of the game is, but I have my theories, and a lot of people have different theories because ultimately it's up for interpretation on what the game is about. But that's the beauty of the game. But time to answer the question, is it worth the buy? I say yes, it's a beautiful game. So with all that, I think it's worth the buy, but I know my peeps well, and a lot of you guys might not like the game solely because there's not a lot of things happening. For people who are on the fence about it because the lack of gameplay, so it's all up to you on that one. It is up to interpretation with this one. It just goes with the theme of the game. So with all that being said, if you liked the video, please give me a good like, and if you want to see more videos, click that subscribe button. You will not be disappointed. You can follow me on Twitter at MandyleePlays. I hope you guys have an awesome day, and play a good game. Bye.